All right, it's Thursday, which means we are loading the truck, and it's time to pick. I think I'm taking 15 bowling balls, so I'm gonna take 5 bags.
You can take however many you want.
I'm going to just keep myself with 15 because I don't want to get confused. I should be able to strike with anything if I'm throwing it good. So let's pick the 15 magic balls. Okay, it's 11:20 and we just made it to our hotel room. It's about 10 minutes from the bowl. I am debating whether or not I'm going to bowl the practice session in the morning. In the center, I know it pretty well. Nate's bowled a lot in the center, and I think I'm going to prioritize some sleep over 30 minutes of practice. If it was like an hour practice, I'd probably bowl, but with 30 minutes in my old age, it would take me 20 minutes to get warmed up. I'd really only get 10 minutes out of it. So I'm thinking sleep might be the better option, and I only have 3 on a pair, so I'll actually get a good decent amount of practice before actual competition starts. So that's what we're doing. Nate's in there. I won't show you guys that. You don't need to see that. And we'll show you guys what arsenal made it. I might have brought more than 15, only a few more, but it was just in case. We're still allowed to throw urethane in this tournament, so I wanted to make sure that if it was a short pattern, that I had 2 urethane options. So that also was a reason why I had a couple extra bowling balls, but we'll see you guys in the morning. We got the MV Tour Solid, Evil Eye, Widow 3.0, Crouton Inverse, GB5 Pearl, GB4 Hybrid, Hammer Effect, 900 Gold Label, Energize Emerald, Hammer V1 Tour, or Tour V1, however you say it, Combat, Phase AI, Maximum Effect, and 2 purple hammers. And there's some other balls in there that aren't going in right now, but that's what we got. I think it's officially time. I need to change my tape. Look at, like, this is pretty dirty. I'm gonna get it out of here. Let's see how many pieces of tape I actually have in here. Normally I just change like the top pieces, so obviously the bottom pieces don't get as much wear and tear, but it's definitely time. Okay, look at these. These are dirty.
Oof.
Okay, look, how many pieces do you think I have right here? Take a guess before I start peeling.
8.
8? I think it's more than that. So I got 1. Okay. So we got...
That's 3 right there.
3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8. Oh my god, you were on the nose.
Bang.
I really thought I had like an extra piece. Yeah, so 8 pieces of tape in there. Feels great, by the way, with the 8 pieces. Before I put my tape in though, I'm going to scuff up my thumb a little bit because it's a little, you know, she's just a little oily. She needs to be scuffed up again. You're embarrassing me. We're about to bowl 8 games, 41 feet. 63 mils.
Why are you lying to the people?
I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. It's something like that.
Alright guys, she decided to bowl like me today. Even though I'm flattered, we should not copy your husband. This is not fun. Yeah, baby. Alright, we're making a ball change. Where'd she go? Purple Slammer. Third arrow. Okay.
Wait a minute. One said he's going bad, and the other said that he's
Brooklyn? Yeah, buddy. Be good, please. Oh, Brooklyn. Oh, we gotta love a good Brooklyn. We love Brooklyn.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, that got 7. Oh my God. Go Brooklyn. Alright. Sorry guys, I missed it. She got a double. Go through it. Hey. guys, we got the hair up. Elizabeth is in the building. We got Elizabeth in the building. She's a bad one. That's right, she's a bad bitch.
You told me to bring it down here.
We get it. Why are you grinning? This is why. I'm gonna be honest, like, stop laughing. Okay, so like, this is kind of the problem. It's not Nate's fault. It's like partially mine, and like Nate knows now, obviously enough after like 10 years, that this is like typically how I deal with stuff, which is like humor. But like, honestly, it takes a lot for me to like cry. I'm like at that point like where I want to cry, but what keeps me from not crying is because I do have a lot of like personal stuff going on, and I try to just remember that like as much as bowling is like a big part of my life, I have so much more bigger things going on. And it's not like an excuse, because I didn't show up today. Like, the person who showed up today bowled bad, and it wasn't me. And I say that because it's really sad, but like, I wasn't like really excited to bowl. Like, I was excited to bowl, I wanted to come and bowl, but like, I just like didn't have the same like want to be there like I used to. And this was like my first time since tour like really bowling an event. Which is why I came, is I need to stay competitive outside of Kegel. And I kind of realized like halfway through that block that like I just didn't care. And it had nothing to do with like my scores, because the first two games I just threw it bad. And like I said, the person who showed up was not me. And like even this morning, like me and Nate joked about it, where I was like, I'll just stay in bed and not go today, which is awful, because it is a privilege to be able to like travel and do this stuff and get to bowl. And I shouldn't feel that way when I'm bowling, especially because I know a lot of people wish they could do what I'm doing and have the privilege of having this YouTube channel and being able to make content for a living right now and bowl. And it's something that I do love. But like I said, I'm just like realizing like today, like I knew I could probably bowl better and fix it, and like towards the end, but like it's really sad when I like was looking back at myself and I'm like, I don't care. It wouldn't have made a difference to me if I shot 270 to end the block, or like what I did, where I was just trying to have a little fun just to make myself feel better, because I realized like I was in a place mentally that I just shouldn't be when I'm competing in a professional event. And I mean, I missed cashing by like 60 pins, which I know this is gonna sound awful, but like that's a joke because like I've never bowled that bad. I was happy to be there. I was happy to see everyone. I can't thank the proprietors here enough for like what they do for the sport. And it's disgusting the way I felt that like I just didn't care. Like I said, like I want to cry and I'm getting a little like emotional because I need to be more grateful and like want to be here and like be here to bowl versus just being here because I felt like I had to do this to continue on like my path of like bowling and content creation. But I'm trying not to get upset because I do know I have a lot going on personally, and I feel like I took this as more of like time away from that and getting to escape the reality of everything I have that you guys don't really get to see. And so that's what kind of keeps me from not being upset, because I realize like things could be worse. People have it worse right now, and bowling isn't everything. But I do need to take accountability for the fact that I just did not care enough today, and I didn't necessarily want to be there, which is sad because we spent 8 hours driving up here. We did spend money, obviously time. I know Nate could have found something to bowl. You know, we could have done anything. We could have literally went on a mini vacation for the money we spent to come here. I'm just disappointed in myself that I couldn't find it in me to dig deep, to just try harder. Yeah, it's no excuse for how I bowled because like I said, like I just didn't show up today. I know if Elise shows up today, I might not make the show, but I definitely cash. And yeah, it's just unacceptable to feel the way I did today bowling. And it's not fair to the people that don't get to do what I do every day, and probably need to take a step back and just reevaluate where I'm at with bowling. I obviously love making these videos. I love doing the ball reviews. I love getting to show you guys all of that, but that's so different from what today is and what my bigger goals are, which is I don't want to just bowl. I want to bowl at a high level like I used to. I want to continue to push and be better because I want other people to do that. Now I know everyone's goals are different, but my goals are still the same, and I didn't do that today. It just wasn't what I did, and I'm just disappointed in myself. And it had nothing to do with the scores. The scores were a reflection of how I felt inside. Every single time today that I did try to get myself into a better place mentally, I did strike out or I did throw a double, and you know, I made shots that count, so I know I can do it. It's just I wasn't there mentally all day, and I was trying to get myself to that place that I couldn't. So if you're still watching, I appreciate it, because without you guys I wouldn't even get to sit here and have the opportunity to do what I did today, which is unfair, honestly, to the people that watch this channel, take your time to watch this channel and give me this platform. And I need to be better when I get opportunities like this. So yeah, that's how today went. And now Nate's gonna laugh at me.
I'm laughing.
We'll see you guys on the next one.